impromptu live stream this morning. So, hope you are all well. First things first, how are you all doing? Hope everything is good with you. We've moved into the new house, but we're not fully settled in. There is a new video on the YouTube channel for a dish called Achari chicken. Do check that out whenever you have time. And if you're wondering what the thumbnail of this video was all about, well, it's this. We had a voting, and I went and voted, cast my vote for better governance, and this is the mark they put on your finger after you finish voting, and that is why my finger is black. The last time this happened, a lot of people thought I had some disease, or they were like, hey, if your nails are turning black, you might have this disease or this illness. And I was like, okay, no, it's just in India, when you go and you vote, they put this mark on your finger, and it takes about a week or 3 weeks or a month to get washed off. A lot of showers, it's quite permanent. Hello from Hawaii. Hey, how are you doing? What is the most popular Hawaiian dish? Aaron, I don't tell people who I voted for, but let's just say you know who I did not vote for. I voted against hatred. I voted against communal politics. I voted against religion. So, yeah, that's what I voted for. Horns up, welcome everyone. Good to see you all here. Ooh, Kalua pork. I am going to look that up right now. Kalua pork. Oh yeah, Kalua pork. Oh, that looks good. Damn. Hey Sanjo. Good morning everyone. How are you all doing? You know what? I'm going to make Kalua pork. Why not? What do you eat it with? Yummy. So I still haven't figured out how to shoot everything in the new place. Hey calendar page, what's up? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I've also got too many boxes lying around. I mean, we've unpacked some stuff, but yeah, it's still a lot of stuff to clear up and figure things out. Hello Vedanta, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello everyone. When I do these live streams, I perceive audio in a very different way. Suddenly all the noises around me become louder, and it's very interesting what these live streams do. But how are you all doing? Good to see you all. Hello Mohit and Survi. Poi, which is taro pounded to a paste. Oh, that sounds interesting. I can't remember if I've ever eaten taro. I don't think I have. So I haven't been able to start shooting new videos in this house because while the kitchen is beautiful and the island is there, the lighting is all weird. So all the I have to basically buy some lights now and set up like a whole different shooting thing, because it's not going to work the old way with natural light. Hey Mohit, you're missing my keto recipes, but I haven't been doing keto videos like for many years now. I quit keto in 2019. I stopped keto videos somewhere around 2022. Anyway, no one was watching the keto videos, so I said, what's the point since I'm not on the diet? But I have 400 keto recipes on the channel, and so yeah, why not? How about a recipe with ghost pepper? I'm a spice wuss, right? Though we have this t-shirt available if any of you want to buy it. For those who are not spice wusses, it says not a spice wuss. Not a spice wuss. In fact, let me see if I can tag the product here. If you live in India, you can get this on redwolf.in, but let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. You can buy the mug, you can buy the t-shirt. There are a lot of ways you can buy. Perfect. Thank you so much, Mohit. And I'm glad you and Survi lost 20 kilos with the recipes. Thank you, American Hanny. That's what I tell people. Do I have any good beef liver recipes? No. I haven't cooked much beef liver, so I definitely need to work on that. I'm just thinking beef liver. I mean, it takes a lot longer to cook than chicken liver, obviously. And it will obviously, I guess, be a lot more minerally. I love beef heart though. Beef heart is outstanding and delicious. Thank you, Pepe. I'm glad the book has helped, and the channel as well. Like I said, the recipes are going nowhere, so they will uh, always be there. So yeah, I guess you can do like a beef liver stir fry. So I've done a couple of recipes for just like stir fried things. So like black pepper squid. I've done a what else have I done? Something else, but basically any of these stir fry recipes will work. Thank you, Jenny. How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Uh, I mean, it's not a new home. I mean, it is a new home, but it's not our home. Like, it's a rented house. So, we have a 3-year lease agreement. So, the last place also we had a 3-year lease agreement. And when the lease ran out, the rent went up. So, we had to move. So, I don't know how long we'll be in this house. But yeah, for however long we're here, this is going to be home, I guess, till then. I am not on LinkedIn. I don't think I can handle any more social media because I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I think that's enough. And I handle Headbanger's Kitchen, Headbanger Eats, my band Demonic Resurrection, and my solo material Demon Stealer. So that's 4 into 4, that's 16 social media pages. So liver pate basically. Beef liver pate. Pate. Yep. I said in the beginning of this video, for those who have seen the thumbnail of the video and are wondering why I'm showing my finger, that is because I have voted. Yeah, once the house is fully set up, then I will be able to show you guys around as well, you know, once it's set up. But yeah, like the main thing I figured out now after moving in is that basically I can't shoot the recipe videos as is because the lighting is very different in this house and it doesn't work the same way. So I've asked a photographer and photographer friend of mine to come over and help me sort of set up the place to shoot. So I'm gonna have to buy some lighting equipment now and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, fingers crossed everything gets done and hopefully next week we can start filming again. No worries, Brian. Thank you for being here. Obviously, I think that means next week I'll do a lot more live streams on the channel since I won't have time to shoot videos, I think. So, I mean, I'll play it by ear, but basically, yeah, this move has kind of taken some time. So yeah, just getting things. It's like so many things to sort out. My internet took a whole bunch of time because of like the wiring in the house and stuff. So finally got myself a proper internet connection and everything is going well. And yeah. What is up with all of you people? You folks, what's happening in your lives? Anything of note? Anything good happened to you recently? So today, I'm going out to a restaurant to try some chole bhature, which is an Indian dish. I've started a little series on my other channel, Headbanger Eats, where I'm looking for the best chole bhature in Mumbai. Hey, calendar page, thank you so much. That was absolutely like, I mean, you didn't have to, but thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Uh, wow, thank you so much. Very, very grateful. Appreciate the support. Hey, Pepe, that's awesome. 5K run is excellent. Once again, thank you, calendar page. That's extremely generous of you. Much appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna bang out some new videos soon. Let me run something by you guys. So obviously, like you all know, where right now we're sort of figuring things out in terms of what I'm doing. Obviously, I've got my Meet India series, which is right now the sort of driver on the channel. But here's my question, and this is for all 29 of you who are here. How do you feel about me adding, maybe in short format, like one thing I add is day of eating videos. So, kind of showing you what I eat in a day as a food blogger, that kind of thing. So, you get a little more insight into what I'm eating on a daily basis. That's one idea. The other idea, which is, I mean, I know I'm away from keto right now, and I tried this before and I didn't really expand on it as much maybe as I could have, is adding a sort of, and I hate the term, but like more healthy meals, like food that I'm actually eating, like more muscle building, protein focused sort of recipes. So obviously we have the traditional recipes, which is the Meet India series. So you kind of get to eat and see that kind of food, which is unique, and it's interesting. It's like, hey, I didn't know that this kind of food was Indian, and all those recipes are technically healthy. None of them are unhealthy recipes, because it's not cheese and butter on top and like super bready and like it's not indulgent. It's just more traditional cooking. So in moderation, that is absolutely healthy and perfectly fine to eat, which is what I also eat. But like a more meal plan sort of focused thing, what I would eat myself. The thing is, what I eat most of the time is kind of boring, same old chicken, broccoli, rice kind of recipes. But maybe I could go down those sort of paths, just things that I will actually eat. Because I mean, this is all between you and me, guys. Like, so I haven't written any new music, but next year is my 25th anniversary of my band, and it will have been, I guess, 27 years for me being a heavy metal fan, 27, 28 years of me being a heavy metal fan, and also sort of just writing and making music. So it's a big year, and I would love to really double down and focus on writing some music next month. And when that happens, obviously my food blogging will take a bit of a back seat. I will try and do more meal prep, so that I don't have to think about food, and I can just focus on what do you call it, writing music. So obviously I want to shoot videos in advance so that they can be put out, and I don't have to sort of. And so I have someone who works with me, Marissa. You may have seen on one of the live streams, and she will handle all the posting and everything of the videos, so I can go and focus on writing music. So we'll film recipes in bulk. Like, so we'll take a film day and we'll record like 5-6 recipes, and then they'll go for edit and they'll be put out. So I'll try and balance life, so to speak. So something a little more high protein, low carb, that kind of space. So yeah, do I consider cheese healthy? So here's the thing, guys. Honestly, anything that is a sort of single ingredient food to me is healthy. I don't consider any food bad, and I mean bad only from a purely health perspective. I'm not talking about from any other perspective. For me, even ice cream, sugar, even though I think McDonald's tastes like crap, I don't consider it bad as such. I consider it bad in terms of taste, not in terms of health. It is not an ideal food. It is not something you should eat every day. But it's not inherently bad. I no longer look at food as good and bad. I prefer to look at food as nutritious versus less nutritious. Because if you looked at the keto carnivore community, half of them are taking McDonald's burgers, throwing the bun and eating the beef. So the way I see it is every food inherently has value to your life, whether that is emotional value, whether it's physical value, whether it's financial value. It's not right for me to tell somebody that, oh, don't eat McDonald's, it's evil and disgusting and gonna kill you, if that person can only afford that. Obviously, try and make the healthier choices, the better choices. So like eating an apple is going to give you way more nutritional value than eating a McDonald's burger. But that doesn't mean you just only eat apples. If you want to eat a McDonald's burger once in a while, that's on you. you know I personally would not eat a lot of things, and that's mainly because of taste and because it doesn't meet my fitness goals. For me, protein is a priority, so my focus is always on how can I get a good amount of protein in this meal. So I try and get 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, and everything else will balance itself out. For me, calories are most important because calories are what make you gain or lose weight. So I try and avoid high calorie meals. It doesn't make sense for me to eat a 1,000 calorie meal when my daily allowance is 1,800 calories. So, RTY Pepe, I would say one thing: while it is great to eat spices and they have health benefits, and you do get things out of these foods, I would never consider food as medication. Simple thing you can see, America is there are cases of liver poisoning now. Turmeric in large doses is fatal. It is not good for your liver. So, people who think, oh, I've got something wrong, or I need to just drink turmeric lattes, just shut them down, don't do it. Turmeric in moderation in your cooking, great. Same with all spices. Anything in excess is going to be bad for you, and that is my fundamental philosophy right now, and it's not something I would sort of deviate from anytime soon, because at the end of the day, there are so many aspects of life that we cannot control. Food has different meaning to different people. Finances are the reason certain people cannot afford certain things. Until we live in a perfect world where everyone has access to all the good foods, and they don't have the financial burdens and they don't have to deal with all these things, everyone will make their own choices. you know uh, So yeah, have I tried carnivore ice cream, just cream and egg yolk and a little salt and maybe vanilla and cacao? I don't think I would ever try that. For me, I find it hilarious that, and it's not surprising though, right? Keto community. Carbs are evil. Carbs are the enemy. They're the devil. They're killing you. Bread is killing you. This is killing you. All the biggest, most viewed keto recipes are how to make keto bread, how to make keto cake, how to do this with keto, make all the carb substitutes with keto. Carnivore people, oh, vegetables are killing you, they are poisoning you, sugar is evil, blah blah blah. Carnivore making carnivore bread, carnivore pancakes, carnivore this. And the funny thing is, they would go and comment on all the vegan videos. Oh, if you don't want to eat meat, why are you trying to make everything taste like meat? Keto people, if you don't like bread and pizza and whatever, why are you trying to make everything taste like bread? Carnivore people, if you don't like carbs and carbs are evil, why are you trying to make carbs out of your carnivore stuff? You're doing exactly what the vegans did. And when you put this mirror up in front of a lot of those people, no, they don't see it, they get defensive. And that's what I think, like, they are not willing to look at themselves and see they're doing exactly the same thing. They comment on vegan people's status messages and they're doing the same thing. The hypocrisy is unbelievable, which is why for me it's simple. There are no evil foods. Foods do not have morality attached to them. And that's something I'm fighting in India also, because in India religion is tied to food quite heavily. And especially in Hindu culture, which is, it's absolutely deplorable, the caste system where they attach purity with a vegetarian diet. And I'm like, you are no better a person than anyone else because of your diet. You are a person based on your actions. If you're a good human being, it doesn't matter what diet you eat, you are a good human being. Eating a vegetarian diet does not make you a better human being. This is like how, people say, like, oh, I believe in God, I'm a good person, but all the criminals are all God fearing people. It's so funny. I don't know how many of you saw this Ashley Madison video, this series. So obviously there's a good Christian man who was led astray, and the best part is he just forgave himself. I mean, oh, God forgave me. When did God forgive you? These people just do things that are morally reprehensible and just say, oh, God forgave me, so you should too. Where's the proof? There's no proof that anybody forgave you. But they can self-actualize that, oh, I've forgiven myself and God's forgiven me, but God never sent a message to anybody else. How did God only tell you that He's forgiven you? Seems a bit of a scam to me. So that's the thing. I think it's important to just take morality out of food and just go with what makes sense to you. Yep. I agree to all of that. Wow, we have 62 people on the live stream. Now let's see if all 62 of you can find the like button on this video. And if you do find the like button, do smash it. I don't know why, but just smash it if you see it. Anyway, that was quite a... Ooh, we've got like 67 people now. Smash that like button if you can find it. Hi FabFest, sorry I've been busy moving house and it's just been like getting one thing sorted after the other. So I was on a shitty internet connection. I went and bought a dongle as well, which was quite bad. But I'll use this in my studio now when it's done. So yeah, lots of things happening. Oh good, I'm here. I can remember to write my... So my weighing scale is also doing a number on me. It's kind of not giving me the correct data, so to speak. 74.2 kgs. At least that's what it says. So I've ordered a new weighing scale, but here's my diary where I write all my weight up and down. The main thing is I haven't started exercising again. Just been so busy with the house move and everything. But Shane, we know about America, but why do you think diabetes is so prevalent in India? First of all, I'm going to do one thing. What percentage of Indians are diabetic? Right. Okay, interesting. It's giving me state-wise. Wow. So I would say very simple. Diabetes is because of lifestyle. Yeah. We are all in every country overeating like crazy. Okay, with apps that deliver food on a whim. We're overeating like crazy. We're eating a lot of high calorie food. You're eating a lot more processed food. You're eating a lot more like stuff that you wouldn't normally eat. Now, today, if I'm sitting here on this live stream and I'm like, I feel like an ice cream sandwich. In 2 seconds, I can get an ice cream sandwich here. Back in the day, you would have to go down, walk somewhere, get your ice cream sandwich, walk back. You'd have to do activity to get your food. You'd have to do so much more just to get something on your plate. Most people would be like, okay, we just eat the food at home or we cook at home. Now there's so much more things that you can do with food. There are a dime a dozen restaurants. There's so much more high calorie food available, which wasn't the case earlier. Hey Shane, thank you so much for the super chat. I am so grateful. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is absolutely very generous of you and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that's the reason, like, you have a lot of illnesses going up because, and if you like, just in general in India, if you live in a metro city, you're like living in hell, to be very honest, like with air quality, with just the general sort of situation of things here. Let me see what we got. What percentage of Americans are diabetic? So here's the interesting thing. 11% of the American population has diabetes. It's not as much as you think. In India, I've got it divided state-wise, but the average sort of numbers, if I'm seeing here, let me go down to the state-wise. There's the breakup, right? So overall, if you see, in some states it's as high as 14%, and in some states it's as low as 7%. Overall, that is the prevalence of pre-diabetes. Sorry. Right. So if you can, okay, so I can't show you what I'm looking at, but if you can see, if you look at it here, actually, most of the diabetes is a lot in the urban parts of India. And that is where you have access to a lot more fast food, delivery services, and all these other things. You know, in the villages, you obviously have a lot less of those. So you're not obviously going to have access. So you're obviously not eating the same way. Also in villages, people have more labor intensive jobs. So they are physically more active. In cities, everybody's sitting at a computer. Everyone is stuffing their face. And it basically shows. But having said that, India just has more people than the USA. So 11% of 1.4 billion is a lot more than 11% of any other population. So that is the reason. So, you know, it's very important. See, today with the internet and especially with short format content, the way people like to get views is simply by making people afraid. People are more likely to share, comment, like, dislike when the information is polarizing. If I gave you very basic, logical, well thought out information, it's boring. Nobody wants to hear. 11% of India has diabetes, which is the same as any part of the world. Now take that same information. 11% of India, of 1 billion, is 11 million. And say a country like Norway with 400,000 people, I think, if 11% of them has diabetes, that's what, 40,000 people. So India has, you can make it very scary. You know, 1 million people in India have diabetes when only 40,000 people have diabetes in Norway. India has a diabetic epidemic. Fact is, it's the same percentage. It's just made to be scary. So you're like, oh my God, look at this, guys. I've been talking about this. All you, this, like, that's what it does. That is what the internet has become. It is all about making you afraid. I love it when people use the words like chemicals, preservatives. You know, they don't understand. And I fell for it. In my keto days, I used to be like, oh, I don't understand this ingredient at the back of the box, it must be bad. Then I went and I googled it, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just, because water is a chemical, salt is a preservative. Is anything wrong with salt and water? You're a chemical. So why are you afraid of chemicals? Which chemical are you afraid of, and why are you afraid of it? They say the dose makes the poison, which is very important. Anyway, it's getting time for me to leave now. But thank you for being on this stream. I've been really glad to just catch up with you guys. And thank you everyone who gave me a super chat today. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Calendar Page and Shane. So grateful. Uh, Meat pies in the next video. Why not? Let's do meat pies. I love meat pies. So great chatting with you guys. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go now, but I will be back and we will chat more. Thank you once again. Do check out the new video on the channel for Achari chicken. And what else is happening? Oh yeah, the thumbnail. In case you are wondering why the thumbnail is what it is, I went and voted. That's why I put my finger up to show you. And if you're interested in my food blogging content, you can follow Headbanger Eats on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you're most active. Alright, till the next video. Cheers guys, and keep eating. Go, keep cooking, keep cooking. Cheers and keep cooking.